Hello, Aries. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read we've been dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at THEYRE Tarot Review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Goodness. What? Whoa, okay. Whoa. This is something different today, Aries. Okay. We're going in a different direction today. That is for sure. How to express this? As a truck fires up outside. Aries, just a heads up. The first energy out is the devil. So when it comes to the toxicity, the karmic, this is absolutely it. When it comes to this kind of darker energy, this is absolutely it. I don't know what they think they kind of have, what trick or card they think they feel like they have up their sleeve when it comes to you. But wow. Wow. Normally, I've sensed and I've seen and I've even felt this through other signs, which I won't mention. To go in this direction, I am looking at parasite energy. I'm looking at parasitic energy, energetically speaking, Aries. I'm looking at parasitic energy. Unfortunately, this is their toxicity and their attachment and codependency to you. So just a heads up. I don't know, and kind of like for the example of a parasite, unfortunately, if you research this, look up brain parasites. Look up the ones that get into the brain. They start kind of like, commanding their host to do whatever they want them to do. Like, doesn't that steak smell good? Doesn't that chicken smell good? How about some sugar, some sweet snacks, some candy? How about some soda? Because they're what they're saying is they're energetically, unfortunately, attaching themselves with that devil energy. They already are attached through toxicity, substances, vice, addictions, codependency. I don't know. They have literally energetically attached themselves to you because they feel like, okay, great. Aries won't know that I'm over here like, energetically playing puppeteer with Aries. I'm pulling Aries strings. It's like, look at Aries is a puppet. Watch this. I mean, they're literally doing this to you, unfortunately. This is unfortunately the wizard behind the curtain. Energetically, they're showing me this towards you. They're like, I can kind of do as I please with and to Aries. Watch this. You asking about your puppeteer, Aries? I don't know. You asking about your master? Who are you asking about? Your handler, your controller? Like what? If not, just know that this is what they're attempting to do to you. There's a seven of swords. Like I said, it's just sneaky, 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 sneaky. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. They have no shame. They have no shame. Yeah, this is, oh, that is so weird. It makes me think of like one of those like horror movies when someone's like just living about their day and they just all of a sudden start hearing like this little in their ear. And they're like, what? Like what those emergency medic shows are, series on TV where they're like, I keep doctor, I keep hearing this weird sound, like squeaking or crunching or like squeamish sound in my ear. Like, what is it? And they don't realize like something has like energetically burrowed itself in there. Unfortunately, it's like a parasite, a spider, a worm, a bug or some sort, a tick. It's like what the like what is that? It's just like or it makes me think of the scene from the movie The Matrix when Trinity is telling Neo, and they're in the car. I think they're in the car, and it's like raining outside, and they're under the bridge. There's the chariot in the car, and she's like, I forget what she's like, take your shirt off, and she sticks the machine on his stomach, his belly button, and she's like, you're bugged, and she like shocks him, and the machine parasite comes out of his stomach and gets sucked into the machine and into a bottle. There you are, Aries. Um, they're not too sure specifically what they want to do with you yet. It's weird. It's like they're pulling your strings, pulling your leg, they're pulling your chain, whatever it is, because they don't know ultimately where this is going yet. They haven't decided. That's kind of weird and eerie at the same time. They're like, I haven't decided yet. So if you have a parasite, they're like, I don't know what I want to eat today. I don't know what I should do today. Um, Jeez. Um, Interesting. Cleanse, Aries. I would get yourself a cleanse, a cleansing. Do a cleansing, whether it's a whether it's a spiritual cleansing, whether it's a physical cleansing, whether it's a diet change or switch or like healthier routine. I don't know, a fitness routine, cleansing, liquids. I don't know, or a spiritual one. That is a cleansing. I don't know what this energy is, but they're kind of like saying Aries is mine to do with as I please. What you do with that information, Aries, is entirely up to you. Goodbye.